Hi, Paul, Golden Gate Enterprises. This is a quick walkthrough at the side yard. The chimney box has got a lot of rot around the front side, the back side, and the trim up top. It looks like the cap's all been leaking. That all needs to be pulled out. There's probably rot in the wood siding itself. What they call the barge rafter coming down here where it ties into the chimney. You can see it's cracked if you squint a little bit here. It's hard with this camera to see that, but it's all cracked and rotted. The tail end there. Looking around in the back offhand, the back looks pretty good. I don't see any obvious signs back in here. I'll take a quick look over here and see if I see any rot or anything in here. We don't see anything back in here. A lot of the rafter tails you can see have cracks in them and rot at the ends, and they can, it looks like most of them can be saved and preserved. We put a special treatment in there with epoxy and a filler, and it's not as good as a new piece of wood, but it's a lot more practical than having to rip it out, especially when it involves opening up the roof. If we come over here along the side where the fence is, we've got a few more places. That rafter tail is starting to rot out there. If we come over here, we're looking pretty good. As I recall, I was just in here. We've got a little bit of cracking and rotting at the end of that rafter tail over here. So we've got, what, 1, 2, 3 rafter tails up over here. This one's definitely rotted. You can see where it's all rotted in there, the end of that one. And it's going to continue to get worse in there. If I come down here, we're looking pretty good. Down the siding here, what we did see, by the way, I didn't take my camera when I was over there. I'm sure you're aware of this, but it was the chimney box. That's probably the worst area of the whole house, is from here. It looks like somebody's been hacking away at it. Up there, the whole trim on the back side of the chimney and the pieces that come down the corner on the back side are all completely rotted, and the fascia pretty much all the way around is rotted up top. And it looks like something's wrong with the fireplace cap up there. The sheet metal may be bad, but until we get up there and take a look, won't really know. And if we come over here, and we'll keep the camera going here so we can kind of keep all this on one video. I'll shut this door behind me. The trim around the utility meter box needs to all be replaced. That should be no big deal there. You're looking okay here. Rafter tail, a little bit there. Rafter tail is definitely rotted at this end here. You can see how it's all deformed. Get a little better view of the chimney box here. That's probably going to involve the siding on the chimney box as well as all of the trim, because I can see the rot on the siding. On the front of the house, we have the tops of the 2 legs are rotted, trim across the top, and that header piece, and there's definitely rot in the siding. You can see the rot right in there. Some other rot over there, and I think you had mentioned something behind the rose bushes, but I didn't pull all those out to look. And there's a better view of the chimney box. Yeah, so the chimney box is probably the biggest culprit. Oh yeah, here's a better view. All completely rotted. I can see the mold growing out of it, so the siding is definitely shot in there too. Okay, so this is Paul, Golden Gate Enterprises, with a quick view of the dry rot that needs to be repaired at the house. Thank you.